What's up? I'm so excited to be here. It's Leah. Are you enjoying this process of being a human being on the planet? Have you asked yourself, is it going to work? It's going to work out. What about how is it working out? What's right with you? What's right with you? Take a deep breath in and out. Because there's so much going right all the time. So maybe right now you're at this point in your life where you don't know how something's going to work, but you want it. And I know that I'm there right now. There are things that I'm creating, things that I'm so excited to start announcing to you guys, things that we're going to be offering through the Namaste Theater. And I've been saying these things for a long time, so I feel like it's sort of, dangling a carrot, but it's happening and it's coming to fruition. And so a part of me gets impatient and I want it right now. And then the small part of me says, is it going to work even? Is it going to work? Because when we get stuck on our own limited timelines, we start thinking, is it going to work or is it too much? Instead of wondering if it's going to work, I started shifting into it is working. And I'm so excited to see how it's going to continue working and how all the things that are not working will fall away. People, places, things. And that can be painful sometimes. But if somebody is on your boat and they're not rowing with you and they're just dead weight, or even worse, they're, complaining or sabotaging the boat, then they got to get off the boat. Steve Harvey talks about that. There's some analogy that he said, something similar to that. He also said, don't share your big ideas with small minds. So when you start going into the is it going to work mentality, be very careful about sharing that with somebody who's not living up to their greatest potential. Because they may right then jump in and tell you all the ways that it won't work. And while those could be true, what difference does it make about all the ways that it can't work? Aren't you more interested in how it can? So where do you want to put your focus and attention? So I found myself this morning, because I am shifting so many things in the business with being online and then offering different things that are going to be in person through the Namaste Theater and all these different things. But because I haven't rolled it out yet, and because I haven't announced it, because it's not all at that place yet in time, a part of me in my impatience goes, is it going to work? Is it even going to work? And I have to remind myself, why do I want to do it? I go back to when I opened up the studio to begin with, and it was out of cancer that I got really in alignment with what do I want to give? How do I want to be of service? And then a business was born, not out of, is it going to work? Are people going to like it? It was out of my heart that I know something can work, because I'm living proof of this technique that I teach works. And I know that I can give that back. How it's going to all happen, I don't know. So now I'm at this new place, this new threshold. And that old way of being is sort of scary, going, oh my gosh, is it going to work? And I want some guarantee. And that's what contracts are, right? To try to give us a guarantee on anything. We want that guarantee. But what if you could just give yourself that guarantee that it is working? All of it. It's all working right now. And all the ways that aren't working simply won't, and they'll fall away. And to trust yourself, not to hold on and attach yourself to what is not working. That, ironically, sometimes is the hardest part. To go, wait, it's not working to beat myself up. Wait, it's not working to not enjoy my life and have fun and play and reinvent and create. So even if my logical small self mind wants to shut down any possibility to tell me how it won't work, or that's stupid, or it's a dumb idea, and instead to go into, how will it work? How will it work? And how is it working? So many times in my business, I shared in the past, we had moved studios when I was 6 months pregnant. And then we did some painting and did some different things, never stopped teaching classes, and then opened for a grand opening during one of our shows called the Denver Day Plays, where everything is done in one day. As the audience is arriving for the grand opening at this new location, the main line starts backing up into the street and coming into the hallway into backstage, and audience is showing up. But we were focused on the solution, and there's that old saying, and the show must go on. Of course, this was pre-COVID, so we were a little less concerned about things like that. Everything was cleaned and we sterilized and all that. But we were more focused on how the show can continue. And that day is all about that. The Denver Day Plays, where we do everything in one day. The writers write in the morning, the actors get the scripts in the afternoon, the directors get it, they rehearse, they memorize, the show goes up that night. And it's a real lesson in going with it. How can it work? I don't have time to focus on how it won't work or how it hasn't worked. I can learn from how it hasn't, but now how is it? How is it working? And be excited about how it will continue. It's all happening on your behalf. So whatever dream that you have, can you just sit with? Yes, take action steps towards those things. Sometimes the action step is to take a nap, to meditate. So I joke that I'm channeling my inner gay man now, because it's this playful side of me that's doing things that I just want to. So I'm like coming out of the closet of this restriction that I put on myself of, oh, I don't do these fun things in that way. I do these fun things in that way, but not the, limits. And now my inner gay man is like, oh no, honey, you're doing it. You're going all in and you're playing and you're having fun, and it's a party. Life is a party. At the place that I used to be the events coordinator, a fine dining French restaurant in California, wonderful, amazing restaurant, best restaurant still I've ever had, Michael's Restaurant. The owner, Michael, would always say, great show, great party. And it was, and it is. Life is a party. It's a great big show. What kind of production are you putting on? Reinvent yourself. Reinvent your thoughts. Get creative with it and look for solutions and watch magic happen. So that's what came through for me today to share with you on your journey of all of your dreams. You deserve everything. The best show, great party. I wish you an abundance of good things. Keep looking for how it's working and be nice to yourself. So much love to you. See you next time.